Hello. How are we? I was going to film this upstairs as like a change of scene, you know, I'm always in the kitchen. Thought I'd do it upstairs. But then James is listening to music in the shower, so I can't film up there. Which is fine. So next time let's start in the spare bedroom. So it's the weekend. Oh, God. Been back at work a week and it feels like I was never off. I'm putting on hand cream, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Yeah, I feel like I've never been off. But this weekend I was really hoping that we'd have like a super chill weekend and not have to do anything. But then on Monday, we were in the office, so we were like, let's just go and see about the car because our finance is up. So we went and we ended up getting a car. And they were like, yeah, you can get it on Saturday because it's like here, so you can pick up like literally anytime you like. So that goes my weekend. So today we're going to take our old car, give her a wash because she's a bit manky, give her a bath, take her, drop her off, pick up the new car, and then I'm going to see my dad, go and see my mum, and then come back. Well, we're going to go shopping, but we need to do like tidy the house and that, especially the living room. The living room looks like a mess just now, but it's because like all the stuff that we had in the car we've taken out and put in the living room to put in the new car when we have it. But yeah, so hopefully today will be super duper productive, a little bit cleaning tomorrow, and then we're going to have a chill weekend. Sorry, I'm eating a sweet and it's really hard to, I forgot I was eating it when I started until I was like, oh, that sounds funny. I'm going to, yeah, so I thought I'd bring you guys along on this kind of semi-productive, semi-reset weekend. See what it's about. My hair looks weird. I tried to pleat it, and for some reason today my pleats wouldn't work. So I've got a mirror in my kitchen, right? I didn't put it there, it was put by the last owner of the house. I don't know why she's got a mirror in her kitchen. But yeah, I pleated it the other day and it looked fine and it held really well. And today I just couldn't get the pleat to sit. So I thought I'll just pin it back, well, thing it back and put clips in, but the clips kept slipping. So I've tied it back and now it just looks super weird. I don't know if it's because it's wet. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to get ready for, I'm going to take vitamins, and we're going to get ready for going. Hello. Strange angle. You're on the piano. You're also... Ignore that dust. Ignore that dust. That's where Millie's ashes usually sit, in the box, but I've had to move her to do this. So it is Sunday. We had a bit of a lie-in and we finally finished Lore Olympus, the webtoon comic that's now been printed. It finished in like May or something, and usually we read it like as it came out, but for whatever reason we never got around to it, and it was like, nah, this weekend let's finish it. And it was really sad, but it ended so well. It was just so good. Yeah, I can't wait to have like the books and that. Yeah, and she's announced that she's got like 2 new graphic novels coming out, so I'm really excited to read them because they look super interesting. But anyway, so we finished that and we are about to start some housework while we do lunch. We're going to have lunch first, I think, because we're going to make it, and then I'll do the dishes and that. But yep, after that we're going to chill, we're going to paint some Warhammer. And yeah, last night I started reading my book. There's a whole story, right? I started reading my book, but I had pizza for lunch, which also had gluten in it, and it also had non-vegan cheese and things like that, so I wasn't feeling the best. My own fault entirely. I just ate it for ease rather than looking after myself, which is really stupid. I'm trying to eat things that are more suitable for me. It's just so hard because I've had like, how old am I? 34. I've had like 34 years of eating what I want, apart from mushrooms and chili, obviously. And now it's like, oh, I can't have that. Oh, I can't have that. I can have that, but like the gluten-free version, but the gluten-free version's rubbish. Do you know what I mean? So it's super hard, and sometimes I just have cravings, and it hurts. And every time I think it's going to be worth it, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So anyway, I wasn't feeling well. I did start to read, and I was like, nah, I can't thingy. But I wanted to speak to you a little bit about the books I am reading. If you follow me on Goodreads, which I don't know if you do, it's I've got like 4 books on my currently reading shelf. One of them is Pachinko, which I've lost. I think I've told you that a gazillion times. I think it's on the bookshelf somewhere, but there's a lot of books on the bookshelf, so I don't know. I've also got When the Moon Hatched, which is what I was reading last night, which I've just kind of started. So far, I'm not that far into it, but it's quite good. I like that the prologue was like her setting up the gods, who the gods are, what they're the god of, what's happening, where they are, that sort of thing. I appreciate that, and it's quite good so far. It's a little bit gory, so if you don't like, it's not gory like too gory, but it's quite descriptive when a guy is disposed of. So yeah, but I'm enjoying it so far. The other books that I have, they're downstairs. I'll do like a wee inserty thing. The first book I'm reading is Yindrasta. It's got a subheading, I can't remember what it is, but again, I'll show you it. It's a Warhammer Age of Sigmar book. I started reading it when James and I first got into Warhammer, but I quickly kind of realised there's creatures and there's places in it that I don't know what they are, and you kind of need to know a little bit about Warhammer to understand what these creatures are, why these creatures are bad, what this person is, where she's come from, who this person she's talking about is, sort of thing. So I kind of put it on hold until I read a little bit more of the lore of Age of Sigmar, which I'm still kind of doing. I'm still learning about the factions and the creatures and that sort of thing. But it's really interesting so far, so hopefully I can get back to Yindrasta quite soon. The last book on my list is I'm Fucking Amazing by Anushka Warden. I was really looking forward to this book. When you read the synopsis, it kind of makes out that she is having trouble getting aroused by her boyfriend, or getting aroused, not by him, but do you know what I mean, like around him, for them to have sex, sort of thing. And I thought it was going to be really interesting look at sort of female sexual feelings and that sort of thing. But as I'm reading it, it's not so much that she's not aroused, it's that like having sex is causing her pain. Well, having sex with him is causing her pain. And it's just crude for the sake of being crude, I think. And then there's like every so many pages, there's like a rate page of her previous sexual partners, what happened, what their encounter basically was, what her rating of them is. and it's just not for me, I'll be totally honest. I might go back to it. I don't like to DNF books, and if I do DNF a book, I don't rate that book, I don't review that book, because it's not fair. I don't think that's fair. So I might go back to it, I might not, but I think I'm just going to put it to the side just now because I'm not feeling it right now. I thought it was going to be really funny, and nothing that I've read so far has been funny for me. I don't find it very funny. But yeah, I might put it to the side, I might DNF it, I don't know, I've not decided yet. That is all the books I have on the go at the moment. At some point, not today, I don't have the energy today, I want to go through my bookshelf and I want to get rid of books that I have read and I'm not going to read again, that I don't have any interest in reading. I've got some that I got from other people, like I got some from my mum that I'm not going to read. They're not my kind of thing, so there's no point of them sitting gathering dust on my bookshelf. I'll be totally honest, this, you can only see 2 shelves of it. Can't find that. See 3, like, and there's like books on top of books and books and books and books. That's the entire bookshelf. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves like that, and it's all piled on top of each other, and it can be a little bit intimidating. I'm in like a proper reading slump right now. Like, it's like a reading valley. I've been in it so long. I've been in it since we lost Millie. I just don't have the motivation to read. I'm trying to change that, but my bookshelf is quite intimidating to me. Like, there's so many, and I'm like, I'm never going to get through them. There's no point in trying, I'm never going to get through it. So hopefully we can tidy up, get rid of the books that are not bringing me joy, and have a fresh start. But I'm not doing that today. Again, I don't have the energy to do that today. But I'm going to do some housework, and then I'm going to chill. I'm going to put the stuff in the car that came out of the other car. Like, we've got like a blanket and emergency box with first aid stuff in it and stuff like that. I'm going to go and put that in the car to get back some living room space. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing. This chair creaks. Okay, let's go.